Can you speak about your impression on why is the silence sometimes uncomfortable to us? Yeah, sure. It's really interesting. Like most people on my videos, there's like always somebody that comments underneath and says video begins at 33 minutes or something. So they put that the video begins after the silence. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I see silence as part of the talk as well. Like that's just important as the words. So I think the silence is uncomfortable because normally people are used to allocating time to things, and they have this day and they have these units of time, and they have to fulfill these units of time in order to get somewhere and accomplish something during the day. And when you've been doing that for like loads of years, and then you've also got the added distraction of the iPhone as well, which is giving you well, not the iPhone, the phone, which is giving you short validation. So you go on to something, you browse something, and you're having like quick fixes of attention. So short little bursts of videos or something. I think that added as well, it makes the person uncomfortable with sitting in silence. That the person feels only worthy when it's doing something. And when it's not doing something, it doesn't know what to do, and without something to do, it feels purposeless, without purpose and meaningless. And then that person seeks to try to avoid that, to try and avoid feeling purposeless and meaningless. Like it wants to have meaning, and meaning to most people equals doership, doing something. So if you're resting, you're watching TV, or you're reading a book, or you're playing a game, or you're talking with friends, but to most people only have things that they can do. Ramesh always used to tell this story of when his great niece came up to his apartment and he was babysitting her, and she drew him a picture, and she was only like 2.5 years old or 3 years old maybe. She drew him a picture and then she gave it to him and she said, "And now what? Now what should I do?" And she was like really concerned about what is it that she should do. And that links into the relationship between our language and working. So in the beginning, language formed as a way to work together better, to be able to accomplish things together better. So language derived from activity. And then we identify with language and we think we are this I, and that we're somebody moving through time. And so a lot of identity is made up with doership. What is it that you do? Like our language is a lot about doing and what has been done, and the past and the future. And it's not so much talking in the present tense about being, it's more about doing. But you can understand why that evolved, because our language was about improving our survival. And then we kind of live in this dream of I, this world of I, this daydream of me and what I'm doing and what I am in relationship to other people and other things, and where I'm going and what I'm producing, which is helpful to an extent. But it isn't it isn't who you are, and doing things isn't your happiness and isn't your freedom. Your happiness and freedom is being right here, right now, who you are. So silence to a lot of people is like an offense to the sense of self that is based in doership. I am the doer. And I am the doer and they are the doer is also what creates blame and shame and guilt and pride as well. I think these feelings are important to an extent to have in the makeup of the bodies, but when you identify with that, then it becomes they're really guilty and you're really guilty. Whereas actually it's just a happening. Like, it's important to allocate blame and to be able to allocate blame, but it's not who you are. You're not somebody that's guilty. Like, whatever you've done or whatever the other's done, it's a happening. It's a happening. And it's nobody that's doing it.